Hi, this is Maggie from Tailspin Petworks, and this is What's Up Dog, Training and Behavior Basics. For pet people, the default leave it part 3. Again, the first couple of slides are similar for the previous ones. If you need to remember things, look at them. If not, we can skip to the next set of instructions. Now we're going to add the cue. You've probably already thought about, why are we not saying leave it? Well, this is why. We're adding it at the back end of it when the behavior has really become solid. And this way, you don't need to use the leave it cue unless you want to. What we're looking for is your dog to be able to just look at something and go, oh, I'd like to have that. And then look at you. Like, can I have that? Without you having to cue it. It is really a great idea to do this because then you don't have to catch your dog in the act. They will ask you. Step 1, naming the behavior. With the dog on leash and your basic generalization done, that's what you did in the last video, set up the repetition with an object or item of medium value or interest, so not something too complicated. This is usually one that you've worked on before. Let the dog look at it from a distance and say, leave it, in a neutral voice. When the dog looks at you, you're going to mark and reward. The reason we're making it super easy for this is because anytime you change something, it makes it harder, right? So you saying something before the behavior happens is changing something. Then after doing your 5 reps at the previous level, you're going to add some difficulty by walking by the object. By having the object move to a higher or lower place, you're going to cue the leave it, you're going to mark and reward. Oh, what's that? Have the object change to a dog or a person with a toy or something else that is interesting and may move. Repeat as above, making sure a dog has adequate distance to succeed at each level. Sorry, Charlie. Start practicing on your walks with things that may or may not be of interest to your dog. Many will not be something the dog can have, but if the item is something that your dog is allowed to have or go see, instead of rewarding with food, say go see or whatever you want to use as a cue and let the dog go interact with it as the reward for not going on impulse. This is really helpful for when you are trying to work on loose leash walking because your dog won't just throw themselves at it. They'll go, I'd really like to go sniff that tree. Can I? And you can say, yes, go sniff and let them go. To cue or not to cue. Remember, you don't always have to cue it. Remember to practice uncued as well, where you wait for the dog to make eye contact. This makes it more likely that the dog will not grab things before you notice them. Great job. That's it. Moving on.